Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your weekly horoscope for week commencing the 2nd of November. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Before I begin your individual forecast, I'd like to tell you about my year 2021 personal horoscope special offer. Based on your time, date and place of birth, so no two reports are the same, you can gain searing insights into what the next year will bring. But if you order in 2020, I'll give you the rest of this year free, plus you get a character analysis and 30% off. Please see the link beneath this video. Hello Capricorn and welcome to your in-depth week commencing the 2nd of November weekly forecast. So Mercury, the planet of communication, which has been more recently right at the top of your scope, influencing goals, ambitions, but particularly those linked to more worldly interactions. So that can be about career, it can be about responsibilities or obligations in terms of management, or it may be linked to real estate in some way. But that goes forwards on Tuesday. So if any of those areas has slowed down and not been giving you the clarity that you want, the fact that Mercury goes forwards will help. But Saturn, your ruler, is still challenging Mercury for the rest of this week. So you still may be going through a degree of a transition to decide exactly what your strategy is to get ahead. Now clearly COVID is affecting us all, and part of that is because Jupiter and Pluto are conjunct. Jupiter rules international affairs, travels and borders. Pluto is unfortunately the planet that is to do with transitions, and of course part of that can be more destructive transitions. So I think the general COVID crisis is not going to start to come down more until the end of November. There is a very positive Scorpio new moon on the 14th, which is going to help us all. But I feel for you, what you can do is think about the alliances that you've got that are working. But I think in terms of your romantic situation, if you're involved in a relationship which means that you don't necessarily share the same life purpose, which can happen. We can still love people who are very different to us. But if it's got rather dull, rather predictable, and you really can't see a long-term future together, a break is possible on the back of the Sun's opposition to Uranus at the start of this week, and following on from the power of that incredibly potent Halloween blue moon, which was linking with Uranus. So as we come into this week, there may still be something a little bit unsettled around your love life or around a friendship or long-term, more aspirational hope. More positively, however, Venus, the planet of love, but also crucially of money, is also right at the top of your situation. And with Mercury going forwards and Venus being there, as long as there's no obvious obstacle, then something around that key goal or aim can move forwards, but particularly where you can use your diplomacy, your management skills, which are often very strong in order to plot your path. Now the Sun forges an amazing link with Neptune in the last few days of this week, and that could see you having a really quite magical conversation. So if there is a friend that you really have a sense of simpatico with, or you're meeting somebody new, then the conversation can really lift your spirits in quite a significant way.